Hi, we're continuing with my parenting notes. We've reached the section we were um, talking about learning processes. So we have to focus on what is being learned, such as visual, audio, emotional, and cause and effect. Um, so those are the categories. So the aim is to stimulate visually, such as various colors, contrasts, shapes, interesting things, objects. Audio is sounds. It could be even speech, um, words, grammar, um, whatever can be picked up and implemented. It could be an animated voice or singing, melody and rhythm. Um, so narrating or explaining actions and conversation. Emotional development, on a personal level, being nurturing. If someone's crying, assuring them, and soothing emotionally, um, and comforting. This builds trust and consistency, warmth. Um, Cause and effect is using logic, learning the functions and purposes of objects, using reasoning, opening and closing, exploring utility, larger and smaller items, putting them in order, the up and down directions. So motivating a play with items in various ways and examining the environment. So we were supposed to list 5 activities and the child's response to each activity. So these are the ones I specifically put. So A, exploring toys such as plates, cups, forks, food items, how to use them. Of course, these are plastic toy. So practicing. So usually for kids, it's made out of plastic or wood materials. Cheering up the child with these kind of play. Um, so you could use various toys depending on the interest or the stage of the child, the individual interests of the child. Um, B, reading books or poetry makes children happy and interested, um, and entices them to learn and think. C, talking about plans or the day makes the child seem part of the grown-up day, like they matter and are important, that they're part of the family and are loved. D, having colorful toys, stuffed animals, balls to hold and play with. So learning colors, shapes makes child excited. Singing is E, learning songs, melodies, um, uh, which helps to learn about things going on in life through singing or even dancing, or various types of exercise. So the next section is a brief summary of the about how the mind works. So the function of it. So according to the studies, it has 100 billion neurons or cells. The brain does. Processes occur via communication across synapses, which is the space across adjacent neurons, which are brain cells. Nerve impulses travel across the synapses from one neuron to the next like a flow of electrical current, releasing chemicals known as neurotransmitters, stimulating or exciting neurons, or inhibiting the adjacent cells. Over time, communications become part of the structure of the brain. Increased stimulation causes connections possibly to become stronger and faster, which increases learning. So if you need more information, you could Google some of this stuff. This is just a summary. Parts of the brain: the brainstem controls blood pressure, heart rate, body temperature. Cerebellum um, controls automatic movements, balance, dancing, kicking, holding items, coordination. Midbrain: sleep, appetite, motor um, functions like running or movement. I'm actually not positive about this, so probably need to double check. For limbic system, emotions, memories, conversion of information, working to learning, to storage, establishing meaning, checking info, making experiences. Comprised of two parts: the hypothalamus, which primes hormonal responses, amygdala, um, it's in charge of emotions, impulses, which apparently is increased in males and increases aggression. The hippocampus is the memory center, which is actually supposed to be bigger in females. Okay, I'm not sure why this is, if this is completely accurate, but okay. Number 5, cortex, decision making, judgments. Various sections, regions, control vision, touch, hearing, speech, language, problem solving, planning, rehearsing actions, developing thought processes, skills. Some chemicals: serotonin calms. Females have more of it. Oxytocin is for bonding and empathy. Testosterone is for aggressiveness. Males have more. Estrogen, progesterone for females. Um, so so yeah, I would probably double check all that. Positive interactions, so induce a nurturing environment. Um, so we have some word keywords. Interaction is attention, caring, and learning. Um, touch is holding, comforting, cuddling, growing. Stable relationships is buffering stress. Safe, healthy environment is quiet, hazard-free. Self-esteem is respect, encouragement, positivity, and role modeling. Quality care is making a good difference and respect. Play is exploring, stimulating senses and discovery. Communication is talking, um, being artistic, song, dance, skill building. Music expands the world and is fun. Reading is imagination, thinking about topics of interest. So these are all these are 5 main ways that you could be in a nurturing environment and have positive interactions. So in the next section, um, we're gonna be talking about productivity. So when you're productive, you're being inspiring, or you're implementing ideas. You're being persuasive and motivating. You're applying new things in your life, and you're growing in things such as business or school learning. You're taking life to the next level and using tactics that work. When you have less stress, you have more effortless growth. And one important way that you can do this is by replacing how with who, in a way of forging a path, learning from your and other people's mistakes, and reaching out to those that you can learn from. Hearing, um, from people who can motivate you. We'll continue in the next part. Thank you.